So welcome once more. Let's answer the questions. Okay, the first question. Okay. Okay, the question is, we make audience targeting with ads. How can audience targeting be possible and easy with emails? So did you hear that question? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the question reads, we make audience targeting with ads. How can audience targeting be possible with emails? Okay. So in fact, okay, Manuel, say you have a question as well. So just go ahead, ask your question in the chat. Let's take it up. So audience targeting is possible everywhere. In fact, in email marketing, with email platforms like the example we gave, like MailChimp, HubSpot, and the rest, you find that it is possible for you to actually segment your audience. Audience targeting begins with you segmenting your audience based on different characteristics. Okay, let's use these examples. We all have phone books, don't we? That is in your contact on your phone, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we have
Yes,
contact.
sir.
You have contact on your phone, the phone app contact. Some of you have 100, some 200, some up to 1,000. Now, every contact on your phone serves the purpose. There are those, for instance, if I ask you now to segment your contact based on the following criteria: family, friends, and business associates, you see that it will not be difficult for you to segment this. You segment your direct family, your relatives, and so on, all to family. Then your friends, you segment them into friends. Then business associates, you segment others into business associates. But if I ask you to segment more, to divide them more, you find out that you have more divisions. For instance, there are family members you are not really very close with, right? You just have their contact. Probably you met in one of your cousin's weddings, and you say, "Oh, this uncle. Remember this uncle now? This is cousin's sister's son that gave birth." You understand? So you find out that yes, it's family, but you're not close to that person. And again, for friends, you can segment based on acquaintances. There were those you met in a workshop that you don't actually really talk to or so. So this is how it is possible. In fact, very easy to actually segment your audience with email tools or emailing tools. Now, remember that we have various reasons to segment our audiences with emailing tools. Now, we said we have different kinds of email campaigns, and we talked about behavioral campaigns and so on. So, and behavioral campaigns may be triggered by if someone maybe drops a cart on your e-commerce site, or if someone just registers for someone just indicates interest to join your mailing list, for instance. You might decide to send email newsletters to them. So you see, it is possible everywhere. For instance, for email, I understand where your question generates from, because it's easy on Facebook, social media ads, and so on. You can just directly say, okay, the audience is for I want people in Lagos to see this ad. I want the female or male gender to see this ad. I want those aged between this and that to see this ad. So you can as well do the same. However, age is not a dominant segmentation criteria in email, because you are practically just sending emails based on either the behavior of your audience or someone sending wanting to join your mailing list and so on. Okay, so I don't know if that question is answered. So Mr. Manuel, I want you can send in your question. Let's see another. Okay, he asked the question. He says, also, since email marketing is the least widely accepted in our environment here, compared with social media channels, SEO, and pay-per-click platforms, why is there such a big emphasis on it in this camp to the extent of making 6? Okay, you have not continued, you have not finished your program. And again, it is not, you can't say email marketing is the least widely accepted. You can't say so. Email marketing cannot be said to be the least widely accepted. Now, let me take a poll. We have how many people here now? So I want to hear from you guys. Has anybody, do you receive emails from maybe, so you have you subscribed? Let me start. When I ask this question, you respond. Have you ever subscribed to an email newsletter?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Akinshola have said yes.
Yes, I've subscribed, but most times I don't really read their message. I don't really, yes, only a few. I usually try to follow up their newsletters, and this is stuff. I'm even trying to unsubscribe from many of them.
Okay. Now, everything is about strategy. Everything is about strategy. You know, the truth is, I wouldn't use email newsletter for my blogging platform. Why? Because it makes it redundant. It makes it redundant. For instance, every blog I post, if you subscribe to my newsletter, for instance, now you're going to receive a notification that a new blog has been made. It makes your inbox, it makes people get angry. Okay. It's like this. Mr. Yeka, you are on WhatsApp, right?
Yes, sir.
You're on WhatsApp. Okay. Mr. Salako, you're on WhatsApp, isn't it? Mr. Manuel, you're on WhatsApp, as well as Akinshola, I guess, you're on WhatsApp. Okay, now, are you all members of different WhatsApp groups? You have WhatsApp groups, right? You are members of the group.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, from the beginning, there is usually one WhatsApp group that makes sense to you that you later left the group, true or false?
True.
Okay, why did you leave the group?
Though from my own experience,
Yes.
I think one of the things that always make me to join some of these group is maybe when they call for maybe like a meetup, a virtual training, or a group study. But we see at the end, after the end of the program, the WhatsApp group will just be doomed. Nothing will be done there. So rather than being just a member, I'll just move myself from the group.
Okay. So what you just said now means that the group stopped being relevant to you.
Yes.
Exactly. So now, a newsletter is like a WhatsApp group. If it's relevant, you will subscribe. But once it becomes disturbing and irrelevant, you unsubscribe. That doesn't mean that as you guys are right now. I believe that you check your mails. When you see your mail notification, you check. You just decide to choose the one to open and the one you don't open. Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So it doesn't make it a less working strategy. Okay. Now, do you receive SMS? You receive SMS, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, you see these brokers, this SMS that will be sent like with the name of the organization. This one that is sent to you. Sometimes you receive them, isn't it? Like bulk SMS.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So do you know this?
Yeah.
This will be very. This will be very. I think you can remember this very well. Those of you use
Yes.
MTN. Do you know MTNN? You know that from MTNN. Oh,
Yeah, yes, sir.
okay. How many? When recently have you opened that message again? It sends you just leave it there and delete it. True or false?
True. The forms are very annoying.
Exactly. Exactly. Because it's not relevant to you. But watch this now. Let me use Mr. Onyeka. What is your favorite beverage?
Sorry, come again. My favorite word?
Your favorite beverage? Like either tea or
I
is
think
your
it's-
is
yeah.
what?
Yes, tea. Tea.
Okay, which brand? Which brand?
Milo.
Milo. Okay.
Milo.
Okay. Imagine
Yes, sir.
Milo. Imagine Milo says you should subscribe to their emailing, or imagine Milo now. You have a platform. Say Milo has a platform where you buy your purchase your orders, and when you buy, they will ship it to you, right? Imagine.
Yes.
So you go to buy Milo now. As you're trying to buy, maybe one thing or the other made you drop cart. Maybe the price, when you were picking quantity, they say one is maybe 2,005, example. So you went and picked, you said, let me just buy a supply for the month. And you picked 12. And the total became too much. And you just, one thing led to the other, you just drop the cart and say, maybe when on your way out, you buy from maybe a retailer. You understand? Then you get an email almost immediately from Milo. The email is telling you that you dropped cards and asking you if you had any challenge. If you had any challenge, dial a chat with an agent there for free, or dial a toll-free line there. So won't you open the mail?
I'll definitely open it.
Uh-huh.
It piques my interest.
Okay.
Since it is my brand.
Since your brand, it piques your interest, you open it. And once you open it, you now call the toll-free or chat with the agent. See the event. Let's talk about it. So you now chat with the agent, and the agent now say, oh, okay, let me help you with the booking. Instead of 6 months, let us book instead of 12 months, let us book 6 months for you. So that you'll be able to pay, and you say, okay, because you have done this, we'll give you a discount of 10%. So you have successfully booked, ordered your product, and you get it. So next time, if you even receive a message from Milo, you would like to open it because you had a good first experience.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so the thing is about strategy here. Even Facebook marketing will give you wrong results if you don't use a right strategy, if you don't find a good strategy for your business. SEO will give you poor results if you don't utilize the right strategies. And from what we have been discussing so far on this course, we've been discussing strategies. Okay, we've been discussing strategies. And yet, email marketing, we have done email marketing, we'll talk about SEO. And email marketing have a lot of segments, a lot of sections, a lot of things to be discussed, right? To have a complete strategy. But SEO doesn't have that much to be discussed. because it's straight to the point. How do you apply how do you optimize your content? Where will you go to optimize your title tag, to optimize your URL, optimizing your meta description? You see, it's technical and straightforward, right? It's technical and straightforward. On social media, it's technical as well as straightforward. And we still have to cover all those. So text messaging, you have text messaging, you have WhatsApp, you have Messenger, you have all of these things are meant to be direct. But everything, even SMS, you recall that it is not only email that have poor open rates, even SMS have poor open rates, right? Even your, for instance, okay, I'm sure all of you here right now, because we are not many, all of you on Facebook, yeah? Okay, yeah, you're on Facebook. Yeah, but you notice that on your Facebook, you can actually meet up and chat. But I promise you, if you go to your chat, you have a lot of messages that you're yet to open. But I can tell you that you are almost on Facebook every other hour of the day. I'm trying to bring out real life examples, as well as you receive WhatsApp messages in some groups that you don't attend to. So they are the real deal. So basically, you have to see, I tell students, I say, students of marketing, I say, marketing is not an abstract, but a construct for the people, by the people, with the people. What do I mean? I mean that marketing is not a concept made for aliens. Marketing is the lifestyle of the people. The people you want to market to, the people that are with you, behave exactly the same way they behave offline and online. The way they behave offline is the way they behave online. So a character, a person's character is the same online and offline. That is how it is. And if you examine yourself, you will know that this is true. So a strategy is not different from a physical contact roadmap. It's not different from a physical contact roadmap. So that is where most businesses most strategies get it wrong. A strategy is not different from a physical contact roadmap. Okay, so that is just the truth about it. So focus on the learning, get it, and don't bother about how many content was made about a section. Every strategy is correct. Every medium is correct and can be used by any business. However, what is left for you to do is to identify where the medium comes in and what role is meant to play. It is meant to play. That is just that about it. Okay. Okay, the second question, another question was, now talking about, I think, co-schedule headline analyzer. The question was, what is the best percentage combination of these words classification one can use in its content? Now, the reason why we use tools is to give us basic suggestions. Now, I think he was asking about the common words, uncommon words, as well as emotional values. If you look at it there now, we don't have a combination. You don't have a criteria for a combination of common, uncommon, and emotional words. It gives you a balance, right? And everything, like I say, everything depends on who you are writing to. Everything depends to, okay, who your audience is. For common words, all right, it is expected that a headline should have between 20 to 30% of common words. For uncommon words, a great headline should have between 10 to 20%. Okay, so you see that it's a balance is required here. A balance is required. So follow suit, understand this, and let it flow. Then the third question was, what is blog itself? He said, according to him, and I read, as I used to think, it is just posting anything on the website. But you mentioned both as two different things on this, he said, video. Now, blogging is not posting. Posting is not marketing. Blogging is not posting. And posting is not marketing. Let me explain that. I hope you can hear me.
We can.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Now, I said blogging is not posting and posting is not marketing. Let me explain this. Blogging is the act of creating and maintaining a blog. In fact, it can be looked at or perceived as a career. A blog now is a web-based platform where individuals or group publish written content, often referred to as post or article. Blogs focus on specific topics or themes and can be updated regularly with new content. Okay, so the key components of blogging includes, there are three of them. Content creation, that is, you need to write articles, posts, or entries that are relevant to the general blog's theme. Then publishing, you will use a content management system to publish the content online. The most common are WordPress. Then the one I showed you, we have talked about WordPress and Blogger on this series. Then the third is interaction. That is engaging with readers through comments, social media, and other relevant interactive elements. Now, what are the purposes of blogging? We have four, which includes sharing information, personal expression, community building, and monetization. Okay, those are four. For sharing information, the idea or the purpose will be to provide valuable information, insights, and updates on any topic of your choice. For personal expression, this allows individuals to express their thoughts. Okay, now blogging is not just about posting on your website. It's not just about writing on or posting anything on your website like a question says, because you may want to post news, industry news, and we basically have different kinds of blog posts. What is the intention behind your writing? So is your blog post a news blog post? So let me put this here. We have personal blogs that focuses on the author experience, your thoughts and opinion. We have niche blog. Niche blog now concentrate on topics like maybe areas like technology. Somebody can say I'm a technology blogger. Another person can say I'm a fashion blogger. Another person say I'm a travel blogger. Another person say I'm a food blogger. Another person say I'm a beauty blogger. Another person might say I'm a health blogger. So these are called niche blogging rather. So for corporate blog is used by business to communicate with customers. For instance, sharing product updates and promote product. Then we have professional blogs. that are written by experts for knowledge and insight. For instance, Health Daily, where professionals go there and they write blogs on how to maintain good living and so on. Then you have microblogs. Microblogs are short and concise posts often shared on social media platforms like Twitter. Twitter is a microblogging, or X rather, now is a microblogging site. Okay, so the goal for blogging is what makes blogging not just about posting. I can just write, for instance, on your Facebook, you make a post on Facebook. You can just write. So there's no intention behind it. It's what you feel. For instance, let me use Mr. Kinsola. I need your input on this one. What does it say when you go to Facebook to write a post? What does it say? What does it say on that place where you click to write a post?
Excuse me. If, for instance, I wanted to write on a post, I want to write a post, like I want to post on my Facebook page.
Yes.
It gives room for me to write the content that I need to drop.
Yes,
and
yes.
then I can tag some all other or use some necessary hashtag.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. Before you write your post, that place you want to write your post, you usually see, I don't know if you have paid attention to a text written there.
Something in your mind or what?
Exactly. You understand? Exactly.
Yes,
so like I said, marketing is one of the, I would say, the most interesting areas to discuss, because what people look at it as abstract, right? And meanwhile, it is not. If you go to Facebook, you want to make a post on that bar, you say, what is on your mind? So these are microblogging sites where you can write what's on your mind. So it might not necessarily have a goal. You might just be sharing how you feel, share your birthday. The highest, when people say happy birthday, that's the goal, isn't it? Right?
yes.
Yeah, so it doesn't have a goal beyond that. However, when you're blogging, your goals now change. You're thinking conversion. That is what you are thinking. You are thinking conversion. And what is conversion? Do you want, maybe, let me see, let's see metrics to measure for blogging, okay? Now, like I said, you are thinking conversion, isn't it? And engagement in social media, for instance, on Facebook, what you can do is that you can like the post, isn't it? You can comment, you can share. But what is the ultimate goal? Now, on your Facebook profile, don't get me wrong, because we still have the Facebook page for business. Okay? Now, when you are blogging, your goal is conversion. And because your goal is conversion, you are basically interested in measuring lots of metrics. Take this down, please. You're interested in measuring traffic metrics. I hope you are with your notes there. So you are measuring traffic metrics. Traffic metrics include page views, unique visitors, sessions, bounce rate, and average session duration. Do you hear me? Can you hear me, please?
Well, come again, sir.
Okay, now we have several metrics to measure for blogging. And these metrics include what? Number one, let's deal with number one, which is traffic metrics. The traffic to your...
Yes, take it, sir.
Okay, the traffic metrics include page views. Number two, unique visitors. Number three, sessions. Number four, bounce rate. Bounce is B-O-U-N-C-E, bounce rate. And the last but not the least, under traffic metrics, is average session duration. Then the second key metric is engagement metrics. Now you see that the engagement metrics will now look at or resemble the engagement metrics on social media, which includes comments. Engagement metrics include comments, social shares, likes and reactions, page per session, and time on page. Are we there?
Yes, sir.
So now we also have the content metrics or content performing metrics. And this content performing metrics is like this. When you make a blog post, let's say you're interested in measuring engagement per week. When you do a blog post, for a week, let's say you publish once every day, you find out that there is a particular post, and you'll be amazed that that post may be your last post or your post you made in the middle of the week. So it's not necessarily maybe because you made it first. You'll be surprised that one of the posts will be most popular. It will have more engagements, more readership, and so on. So for the content performing metrics, you want to pay attention to number one, most popular posts. Number two, top exit pages. So number three, click-through rates. And number four, heat maps. I will make some explanation here. I'll do some explanation here. Now, when looking at page content performance, people look down on top exit pages. Everybody wants to see the top performing pages. But I try to look at it in a spectrum. You have success and failure in a spectrum. So you shouldn't be too interested on where you succeed while living where you are failing, because you'll be amazed that what you need is to correct failure and not to pursue more success. Watch this. If you correct failure, you pursue more success. If you pursue more success, you will fail on the way without knowing why you fail. Now, this is very important, and experience is speaking now. What I do is that I see the most performing post. I take down key search queries to maintain that area. Then I want to see the top exit pages. The top exit pages is what adds to your bounce rate. That what it means is that what are those pages that users most frequently exit your site with? So that page might not be interesting. So it can show you, for instance, Google Analytics can show you the pages that people stop and the maps to how they address or how they navigate your pages. So all you need to do is to utilize or optimize your content for that page. There may be two things involved. It's either your content for that page is yet to be optimized and is not interesting to your readers, or you don't have good navigation on that page. So the page looks or seems to be like a dead end. So if that is the reason, if it's content that is the reason, you restructure your content. If poor navigation is the reason, you make sure that every page will have good navigation so that people can either go backward or go forward instead of exiting the page. Now, heat maps is very important because heat maps is like a visual representation of where users click and scroll, where they spend time on a page, how they click, how they scroll, what they click on, the buttons they click on. So these are very important metrics. Okay. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Am I too fast?
All right. Yes.
Hello?
Not at all, sir. Not at all.
All right. Okay. So we have SEO metrics now, which is the fourth metrics to measure on blogging. So we have organic traffic. Organic traffic is the number of visitors coming from search engines. That is, you don't pay. Organic, use basically call organic traffic the free traffic or your free traffic. So it's not the traffic you paid for. All right. Then the second under SEO metric is keyword ranking. That is the position of your targeted keywords in search engine results. Then you have the backlinks, then domain authority. Okay. So now, like I said, your goal is conversion. So let's look at a little bit of conversion metrics. You have your conversion rate here. And your conversion rate, let's say conversion rate measures a percentage of visitors who completes a desired action. Because I will say, I have asked this question here when we're talking about email marketing. I've asked the question. I said, if the mistake businesses make is to remain on the loop of awareness. Now, some businesses remain on the loop of awareness. There is something called the customer value journey. The customer value journey is a sequence of events or sequence of events that happens from explaining to a lead about what your business do, taking them through the stages of awareness up on to until the stage of a loyal ambassador to the business. So, but what businesses do in their marketing approach and strategy is that it's a mistake, is to remain in the loop of awareness. So businesses have a lot of message, a lot of information. And you see that they don't move the leads to the next level of the customer value journey. So the goal of every business is to be that. The goal of every blog, why a blog is a marketing strategy, is because every blog must have a CTA. Every blog must have what? A call to action, a CTA. I hope you can hear me very well. Every blog must have a CTA. So the CTA now is your desired action. That is why in every blog, you find out that in every blog, that most Nigerian businesses, they leave the conversion metrics. When you go to their areas of conversion metrics, you find out that they are not converting. It is not important to them. But hey, you can move clients, you can move people through the customer value journey in just one try. Now, the CTA is the desired action. For instance, a desired action may be sign up for a newsletter or purchasing a product or referring a product or a research on product management or product understanding. So it actually may depend on what your CTA Can you hear me?
Yes, you can hear, but it fluctuates.
Okay.
Yes, it's 22 minutes.
Okay.
Okay,
I will share my screen, but I'm answering the question that is coming now. So I don't have it in the screen. Basically, it's my head. I'll share with you. Just so the question just came in. So I'm answering the question. So so it's not like a screen, but we'll get to the area where I will share what I have prepared for you. But I'm just answering the question now. So I can't basically share this thing. Okay. So, but we will talk about these concepts. We still have a lot to discuss, and we'll talk about this concept more. Okay. So now, okay, this is what I'll do. Let me do this. I think it will make things easier. Let me do this. Okay. Let me quickly do this to share this with you. Okay, so look at okay, so Mr. Salako is here. I think so. I'm going to share this document with you now quickly. So what you do, you will let me save it and share the file. So what you do, you just send this to your group after the class. Okay, I think Mr. Salako, I'll just send it directly to your WhatsApp so you can share with others. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right, because all right, I have Mr. Manuel asked a question. He said, now the first question is I saw a free blog we can make use on the course. Can we post or create that free blog and WordPress blog together using the exact same content? I don't understand question one. I think you clarify. The question two, how can we add Google AdSense on that free blog mentioned in the course? Okay, we can add Google AdSense. I think how many of you have created your own Blogger accounts? So that probably it's one of the things we'll do next week. Okay.
On the Google blog?
Yes, the Google blog you've created.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So we can definitely use your account to add Google AdSense. Okay, okay. But you should know that it begins kind of its performance after like 6 months, because you need to actually have a lot of content for a lot of content to be beneficial on it. And you need to make sure your site is indexed. Okay, you need to make sure your site is indexed. So we will do that all together next week, where we will try to index your Google blog. We index your Google blog so that you can search for it on Google and you'll find it. Then we will then go to AdSense. Okay. All right. So let me share. Let me share with us what we have today. So keywords, content, and keywords. How many of us have reached where we talked about SEO strategy and planning? How many of us have reached SEO strategy and planning? All right, so nobody yet. Okay, can you see my screen?
Sir, I told you some of us are still having issue accessing our dashboard.
What you need to do, what you need to do is that, see, try and normalize this, right? Try and normalize this. When you try to log in and you're having issue, when you cannot see maybe a video cannot play or something, just clear your cache, clear your browsing history and try again. Okay, because I've gotten this thing. You say once you cannot go jump a video, so you have to play the one you meant to play. Play the watch, take up the content that is meant for you to take. You cannot jump. So because you cannot skip, ensure that you play the video for the day. At least finish it up. If you have any challenge, for instance, now I can join Mr. Salako. I've joined a live class with you, a live session with you, and we've tried something. When you clear your cache and view your videos again, how this thing works, it just looks like the thing is not going forward. It's like that when you're using a web tool. If you're using a web tool, it kind of saves this thing and begins to remain in that cycle. But when you clear your cache, it's like you are entering it anew. You click on the video you're supposed to watch, you find out that you watch it, you'll be able to watch it. It's there. Okay?
Yes, sir. Though I mostly use the application. So, and the issue is that it's not even taking me out to the video page. It's where it displays this button, complete your
Okay.
course.
Do you know what?
When you click
Do
on
you
it,
know what? We
okay,
will
I'm
do it.
listening.
Let's continue the class. We will do it immediately after this class. Now you find out that it's not a problem. You just need to find just use a simple step to just clear out. Okay, clear out your cage. You don't have a problem, but we'll do that just before we round up. Okay. So what you do, I will let you share. I'll let you share your screen.
The one you're using. The one you're using.
Please mute your mic, please. Let me not be, as people are joining, I am allowing people join. So please mute your mic so that I'll be able, you'll not distract us, and I'll not be minimizing what I'm doing to mute all. Okay. So we will take care of that. We'll take care of that after the class. Let's allow the video be so that you can consume it without coming through all of these parts when you're watching it. So we talked about in search engine optimization, the basic thing there is that we definitely need to have different search engine goals. Okay. So, but the first thing to do, since you're not here yet, the first thing to do is to make sure that you can do your keyword research. And I'm going to take us through keyword research through tools like SEMrush, Ubersuggest, I think Moz Keyword Explorer. So let us go there. So let's do, I'm sure you can see my screen.
Yes,
Okay, so let's use SEMrush. So all you need to do is to type SEMrush on your address bar, and you want to use SEMrush for keyword research. Okay, so click on SEMrush keyword research, then click on Start Now. Okay, I want to create accounts with my Google. So you can go ahead, create your account. So it takes you to SEMrush. You can fill this for SEMrush to customize your flow. Why do you want to use SEMrush? You can pick any. What is your experience with marketing tags? You can pick any, so that it just basically customize your flow. Okay. So now SEMrush is a paid tool. You can use SEMrush for this. It's quite a huge amount. Okay. Okay, is quite a huge amount. So if you can't pay, you can't get it, you can just leave SEMrush. We have others. Let me give you an instance. We have this, we are into SEMrush now. You can see we are on keyword research, under keyword research here. So let's use a keyword like organic bread. Okay. Then we click on search, for instance. It's going to give us reports for organic bread. By the time you go through the class for the week, you will find out some things that we talked about, some metrics like search volume, right? Keyword difficulty, okay? and cost per click. You see, we have competitive density here as well. So let's look at keyword ideas on your keyword research. For instance, you see keywords like organic bread flour. You see the search volume. So the ideal thing for us to do is to use keywords with low competition and low search volume. So that is to say, we can actually go through this while doing our research to find better use of these keywords. For instance, now, the states being used here is United States, right? You can make sure that you pick Nigeria, okay, so that you can get a clear picture of what it is. For Nigeria, organic bread has low search volume. The keyword difficulty is not available, and all of this metric is not available. I don't know if you can hear me, please.
Yes, we can.
All right, so let's use another tool, Ubersuggest. Ubersuggest is from Neil Patel. Okay. You can use Ubersuggest for free keyword research. Okay. Now, Ubersuggest can actually tell you key performance across different countries, locations, and so on. So let's see. Let's search organic bread here. Let's search for organic bread. Let me log in, continue with Google. I didn't sign in. So ensure to sign in. Okay. Now we have this now. You see that still the United States. Let's make this Nigeria because our focus. And again, why I like this is that you can actually say Lagos, Abia, anywhere. These are all areas in Nigeria. If it's Nigeria, Lagos. So you can actually, let me just take Lagos screen. You can see it. We have a pair in Lagos. We have a Ikeja in Lagos. Or you can just use, let's use directly, let's use Ikeja. So your target is Ikeja. Let's search for this again. So it's processing. So you see your search volume, your SEO difficulty, and so on. You go through the class, you will basically understand the use of all of these. But I'm going into details to show you these now, these tools, so that you will, since you've not consumed the content yet, you will consume it appropriately. Okay. So the third one is Moz. Thank you, sir. Moz Keyword Explorer. Okay. Let's use Moz Keyword Explorer. So let's log in. So it uses the same principle. So you go to moz.com. Please mute your mics. So you go to moz.com to basically get signed up and try it out. It's the same as hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, do we have any question for now? You can type your question in the chat section. Let's talk so that we will just round up and let me answer your just help
Hello,
you.
sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, do you have any questions so far? Any question that needs to be clarified?
Yes, sir.
So it's only when I'm able to reward the class with much concentration as I usually complain. So I'm away people here. So I'm not really able to that is a lot of distractions.
Can you type what you're trying to say? I can't hear you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Please, sir, will the recorded versions of the meetings are they available, sir? Now can we get them, sir?
They'll be shared. The links will be usually shared with you on your group.
Thank you, sir.
The links will be shared on your group. So usually, I get the ideal thing is that you send in messages, go through your classes. I think digital marketing is very underrated. It's very underrated. People just feel there is a cheat sheet, right? There's something you just need to press, then all marketing will become great. The truth is that there's nothing like that. It's hard work and critical thinking. So what we want to do is to help you navigate that path, to show you that you can actually use these tools strategically to actually make your marketing campaign useful. For instance, I have done it. I have achieved this practically. So I'm not just telling you from a practical, from a theoretical standpoint. I've used tools like SEMrush, Ubersuggest. I've used tools like CoShadowed, to actually have excellent organic performance. Okay, and these tools they keep popping up. We keep talking about them, and we expect that you practicalize them so that you basically can have excellent performance. And we've talked about strategies here. We continually talk about strategy, and I mentioned a few today. And I stated that marketing is not abstract, but a function of the characteristics or the personality of the people you are marketing to. The personality of the people you are marketing to. And that personality of the people you are marketing to is what even brings about segmentation, because it means that there are people who should be interested but don't know they are interested. So you have to treat those people, the content for those sets is different. For those who are aware and interested and ready to purchase, the content for those people are different. But it's just like this. I usually make this joke a lot. Not like a joke, but in my class, I usually say this. You know, female sanitary pad. You spend so much advertising female sanitary pad to a male dominant group. What is your expectation? Males don't use sanitary pad today. And when you go to females that need them, you begin to think about what makes your own sanitary pad stand out. What is the issues with the use of sanitary pad by females? What are their challenges? So you put all of those under pain points. Then you begin to make your campaigns. So all of this matters. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please, currently I have not been able to pick an ambiguous concept. When I study it again with much concentration, I'll be asking benefiting questions. Okay, please send your questions to your, is it group leader or what, how you call it? Send your questions there. I'm meant to receive your questions early on. I am meant to prepare something nice for you guys so that I am not answering the question spot on. The question is not to test my knowledge, because if I can answer your question, I can definitely answer your question. But the question is to make it elaborate enough so that people can understand, they can see and make sense of it. That is why the questions are there. Okay, and again, it defeats the purpose if you have not actually consumed the content for the week, but it's fine. We will help solve your challenges now. Okay, so I think we can do that now. We can solve the problem now. Okay. So can you ask your question again? I forgot ask your question again for others.
Okay. The board aspect, the email marketing aspect.
Yes.
Where you are about the board, I cannot remember the name very well. The title, the headings. Then when you talk about the I've forgotten the name. Board aspect, when you are talking
I understand.
about how to write, not to make it too boring for people to read or too hard for people.
Exactly.
So I'm talking about the shopping aspect. How can you see a link you are going to copy? Because I've been trying to work on it recently.
Okay.
I'm practicing it presently. I'm practicing how to make use of email marketing. So I'm trying to copy the link from where they can shop it from. That is the website. Trying to copy it to this thing, but it's not. I didn't get the part very well. I didn't get that aspect very well.
Okay. Let me explain it. Thank you for your question. Now you see, most of the emails you receive as email marketing are not pleasant. They are either tiny text in a background that people cannot read. So see, first, the title. You get the catchy title. People want to open your mail, but when you open your mail, everybody just do like this and go and unsubscribe, because you cannot sit down. Some are lengthy. So you want your people, your audience, to take a particular action. That is what email, if you are using email marketing, like I said, I wouldn't suggest to use email marketing to bore people with blog posts. Write a lot of posts and so on. So I wouldn't suggest that. But if you are into e-commerce, you're selling a product and so on, and you have special features, special discounts, special offers, what you do now, as your question suggests, you have various sections, and I believe you understand that from your question. So the area now where you need to put a link, you need to put a link on, let's say you put a product picture in the mail. You have to link that thing. Let me ask you a question. Which tool are you using? Which tool are you using for your practice? I think I shared 3. So which one are you using?
I'm not with my laptop now, so I have to.
Okay, no problem. So see what happens now. When you put the image, you follow the builder. Most the email platforms I shared with you, emailing platforms I shared with you, have builders. A builder is like you are building a website. It's a no-code environment where you just use drag and drop. You say, I want to put heading here, I want to put text here, I want to put image here. So on the image, you just put the image and you can just put your link on the image. What is there? Check for where you click. When you click on the image, you are going to see some commands. You are going to see a link, 2 links, like 2 chains. Those 2 chains means link. When you click on those 2 chains, you can copy the link from the product page where somebody will see the product and buy. You understand, right? So if you have a page, say ademola/product this thing, ademola.com/product, you copy that link and paste there so that when somebody clicks on the image, the person will be able to see the product. Another one is the action buttons, which are basically the call to action button. So buttons like buy now or order now, you insert those buttons and then go ahead to, let me check, let me see something. Okay. Let me use so I will share, let me share my screen and give you the context I meant. Okay. Let me share my screen now. So can you see this?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So if you're using HubSpot as this, so you can just go ahead, we just log in. This is our email marketing platform from HubSpot. We can just go ahead and say create email, right? So is it a regular email? A regular email is where you can create beautiful personalized email and set into a segment on your contact, or is it an automated email where you can create a personal email that is automatically sent to contact through a workflow? What is the difference between these two? This one is an email where a regular email, you just say, oh, I want to, maybe I have discounts, right? I have discounts. I want to market a product to particular people I think will be interested in the product. This one, you have to create it so that for people, maybe somebody drop cards or somebody want to register or something and the person stopped somewhere, or somebody wants to buy something and stop somewhere, or somebody bought something and you want to email the person the receipt. This is what the automated you use. Let's go to regular. So we click regular. So you have different templates. And to be sincere, you'll find out that the emails you receive are not anywhere near these templates. The emails you receive. And that is why you don't like the emails you receive. Let's take this product now. Let's say this product launch, this one. So this is a template. You can do your own from scratch, but try using templates first, because templates will kind of make your hands ready. So you see this email now. This is how it's going to appear on your receiver, when somebody receives your email. So you see this logo, you see all of these things. There are some things you can edit. If you click on the pen, right? You can click on the pen, import logo to replace this one. Okay. You click for this one, women, for instance. Now I can change it. Maybe my URL is maybe training, for instance. I write training, then I go and copy the link and paste here. Okay. Copy the link and paste here so that the right link now somebody will be able to click it. Then what if it's not this canvas? This canvas, if it's not canvas I'm selling, maybe it is drink. I can just come to this pen on this canvas. You see this image, and I can just click on replace. When I click on replace, I'll take a new image from my laptop, right? Are you seeing?
All right.
Yes. I can, let me go to more. I say you can design from Canva or add from URL. Then you say upload. Okay. So you can do that. Okay, so let me start from, I think let me do something. So now there are various templates. Look at this newsletter template. I think let me do a preview of this newsletter template. Let's preview it and see how it's going to look. This is how it looks on mobile, right? If you look at this pane here, it looks on mobile. So not too many words, product and so on. On laptop or pad, this is how it looks like. If you want to use this template, you go ahead and edit it. but you have, if you upgrade your account, you have other more beautiful templates. But now there's nothing stopping you for creating a template from scratch. Okay. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So there's nothing stopping from creating creating from scratch without using a template. Okay, so let me show you the linking example I was talking about again. So when you edit, say you have these are products. If you want to change the product now, you can replace the product. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you can replace the product. Are you seeing this button? Shop now. Are you seeing shop now? This is a button. Yeah. So you
Yes.
just come to the pen on the button and edit it. So copy that link. Okay.
Oh,
Copy the link
okay.
and paste here. So if you want to change shop now, you can change it to order now or buy now. Anything you want to change it to. Buy now. Are you seeing it changed?
Okay.
Yes, buy now. Or
Yeah.
or order now. So anything, anyhow. You can even change the color of this button to match your this thing. What you do, you come to styles, right? Then you can change this color. Okay. If you want it to be red, you can change it. Are you seeing? If you want to be green, you can change it to match your business business team. So you can change it. Okay. All right. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Clear. I understand now.
All right.
Thank
So that's why I was asking the one you're using, because all of them, whether MailChimp, whether Sender, whether Hotspot, is the same thing. It's the same thing like this.
They have an editing
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
So it's
get
same
it.
thing. So that is it, yeah?
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. So is there any other question?
No, none